Welcome to DCSPL Producer YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss about exceeding the valid range of data types for both signed and unsigned. Your main outline is exceeding the unsigned range as well as signed range. If the data exceeds the range, what will happen? That's the main motto of this slide. And next one is, if you see this table, which is considered here 3 bits of data. Here for 3 bits of data, minimum value is 0, all zeros, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, all zeros. If you go for next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again 1, 0, 0, 0, then it will be exceeding the range of. So again comes 0, 1, 2, 3, 7. Here in this 3 bits of data, minimum value is 0, maximum value is 7. The same way here mod function, how it comes by considering of the mod function. Here 3 bits of data, so it is 2 cubed. 1 mod 8 equal to 1, 2 mod 8 equal to 2. Like if you go for next slide, previously we take only 3 bits of data, so mod 2 cubed. If you go for 32-bit unsigned data, mod 2 power 32. If you go for n bit unsigned data, mod 2 power n. This is to be considered based on the bit size. It will be varying based on the mod function. If you see the time function, mod 12 function, everyone call 1 o'clock, not 13 o'clock. How it tells based on the mod function. It's not 13 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock because mod 12 function it is. If you see the range of representation for both unsigned as well as signed. Unsigned, it will start from 0 and end with that this number 4294967295. It exceeds this value, again it comes 0, not the next serial number. That is the most important point. The same way for signed data also, the minimum value is -214, this number. If it exceeds this maximum value, again it returns from minimum value, not for other number. That is the we are going to tell right now. Minimum value, maximum value. What will happen if it exceeds the maximum value? Again, it comes from minimum value. This is the representation. I can explain clearly while executing the program in C compiler. Yes, now I'm going to execute the difference between signed data as well as unsigned data in C compiler, how it will work when the data exceeds, that is exceeding the range of here. First I can take first limit h limits.h. You can take header file. Here first I can take unsigned data, unsigned integer data. For unsigned integer data, minimum value is 0. Unsigned integer minimum value is 0. Maximum value is 4294967294. This is, if you give more than the maximum value, what will be the output? That is most important for this program. I can put in comment line this. This is for our understanding purpose. Just you can take 4294967295. This is the maximum value. Because we are using unsigned data, we can use format specifier is %u for unsigned data. Name variable name is where. Now we can execute this program. We can execute this program. Save this code. and then build the process first, and then just build the process, compile the current file, then run the code. You will see this, you can see this output here. What is the value of variable 429476? This is general procedure about the range of unsigned integer. When you give more than this value, what will be the output is our main point here. If you give 96, what will happen? You just again save the program, build the process, first close the output. If output already is there, so if you close, then only the next build process will build the process, then compile the current file, then run the code. See this one, whenever you give more than the maximum value of unsigned integer, again it will give the 0, not 96. That is the most important point to be noted here. 0. Suppose if we give 7, what will happen? Next it will come 7. Means it will come, what will be the value? Save the code, build the process. Previously 0 came. Now you see the what will be the output of build the process, compile the current file, and then run. Now it will give value 1. Like that. Once unsigned data from 0 to some data. If you give more than the maximum value data, again it will start from 0 to 1, 2, 3 and so on up to maximum value. That is most important point. You should note down. This is for unsigned data. Suppose if you take for signed data, what will happen? You see this. The data minimum value is -2147483,648 is the minimum value. What's the maximum value is 2147483,647. If you give in between this, you will get the value. Four, 743, 7483, 647. This is the maximum value for signed integer. For signed integer, you can use control specifier is %. Now you can save the code, build the process, compile the current file. There is some error. This is for our understanding purpose. I mentioned, you just mention in comment line. Save the code, build the process again, compile the current file, run. What will the output here? You see this one. Maximum value is 2147483,647. This is the maximum value of signed integer. If you give more than that, this value, more than this value, what will be the output? That is the important. Here, if you give 78, what will come? What will come? You just assume the next minimum value will come automatically. Save the code, build the process, compile the current file, run the code. What will come? Minimum value for signed integer is -21476,348, not for 0 here. Minimum value is minus because it is signed. Suppose if you give minimum value is what? -2. If you give more than this one, what will come? the maximum value will come automatically. You see here. Minus 214 minimum value. If you give, it will come this value, but if you give 9, it will come the maximum value. You can understand the previous slide of that round symbol, when the minimum value, when the maximum value. So this is the maximum value because you given out of range, so it will come maximum value. After exceeding the minimum value, it comes automatically maximum value. Here, because it is 2's complement, you should note down clearly when you are doing signed integer data. You can always consider that circle from where maximum value, where minimum value, what will happen. This is most important. Now you just take here simple one if condition I can explain here. And suppose if you take if condition, if where equal to greater than 0, this is for signed integer data. You assume what is the output you can expect here, because based on the where value, the output will be printed, because in this condition where is maximum value of integer, so that signed integer, so it is greater than 0, so the output is true. It is for signed integer, so that let's save the code and then build the process. Because why it is not building, because it is already in the output mode, so first close that, again you build the process. There is one error, it is in comment line, so you just close that one. Yes, and then compile the current file and then run the process. You see this value is true, because why? Where value is greater than 0, that's why condition is true. If condition is true, then it prints the next value, next line. If it is fails, it will else part will be executed. This is for signed integer data. Suppose if you take unsigned, what will be the output? Suppose if you take suppose if you exceed the minimum maximum value of unsigned data. What is unsigned? 429 429 49 67 295. If you take 6, output will come false here. For signed data, you can take percentage %u. Now you see this, what will be the output of this program. This is very important, very interesting. See here, output is 0. Why? Because it exceeds the maximum value. The next value is 0, not serial number of that number. So that's the most important what I'm going to tell here. If exceeds the range, what will happen? Next preceding minimum value will start 0 to, because it is unsigned. That's why in the if condition, where value is more than, what will be the memory value is 0, greater than 0, condition fails. That's why output came false. The else block will be executed rather than if block. That's the most important while executing the C programs, while considering that unsigned data and signed data, because it is most important and most careful of doing of the programming when you doing the integer data like signed and unsigned. it is pretty simple, but it's not that much of easy for understanding while doing the large complex programs or computational programs, because it seems to be very easy, but it is a deeper way of understanding of the executing of programs while doing computations and numerical computations, while applying some formulas. So these are the some basic points to be considered. Automatically, you may doing the wrong calculations if you are not knowing full of exceeding the range. What will happen? This in the integer format, because it is most for numerical computation purpose we are using. It's pretty simple, but it's not that much of easy of knowing of these numbers. Please make sure to understand and just learn, understand, and able to implement multiple programs of each and case test case. Then only this is most important. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.